We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans. And anticipation has been high all week for this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Spartans will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So San Diego State's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. Here are our impact players for this game. And the offense lining up for a first down play. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, San Diego State. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So San Jose State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
Got it behind the line. It's Agnew. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Here on third down for this offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Aztecs. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. ULM sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Wachita Parish. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field position than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Makes the grab. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Now on second and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
21. San Jose State, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Agnew. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Off the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Makes his connection. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. They'll try the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Comes out throwing on first down. He unleashes a long one. And the pass hits, picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Here's the handoff. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Spartans are in the hurry-up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through smashed.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Spartans have taken it inside the 20. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Nice move to stay on his feet. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And that's a first down.
Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you could see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Thomas looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Line gets set, 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker. It's Agnew. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Spartans in the hurry-up. The aerial assault continues. He spins that thing down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Old Dominion is going to enjoy the trip back to Norfolk after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Ballard Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Thomas back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Escapes the... Going up top. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That one comes out hot down the right side. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And it's been a battle of wills between these 2 teams through 2 quarters. Bend but don't break. They've managed to neutralize the explosive playmakers on each side by shutting down passing windows and providing tight coverage. Forget the Jimmies and Joes. This second half could really be about the X's and O's. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at SJSt Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, the running back has it. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
After the productive 1st down play in 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. He knew the heat was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfectly. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down, get it out of my hand, get the first down.
They'll run play action. This time he's got it. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Offense set on first down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On the ground, it's Agnew. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
After the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. A third down try for the offense. Thomas looking to fire. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Going for the big play. Picked off. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Unloads to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Aztecs! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. New Mexico State took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Lobos that fired on all cylinders.
Finds his big tight end.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Grabbed behind the line. It's Agnew. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Hand off from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. He kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Spartans! And here they come, almost all the way back. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He lets one fly deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Thomas back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, San Jose State. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. It's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, eyes get big as saucers, go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He wants to pass it on second down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. And the Aztecs want to move quickly. The inside handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. All by himself down the middle. 10. Touchdown, San Jose State. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. You're happy you got the ball back, but the defense takes it a step further and just goes ahead and gets 6.
And you just want to get the stop, right? And you get the stop, get the points. But guess what, Reese? I'm going to need another stop. This defense is going to be right back on the field. Unbelievable play, but you got to do it again.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They'll go to the ground. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Thomas looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's James. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He wants to throw it again. Caught close to the marker, it's Morales. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. He's going to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The give to the back. Oh, gave the defender the business. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Thomas back to pass. He's got it on the run. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Number 13.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Working the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. Stands in and takes the hit. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. Some tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Snags it over the middle. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo. Thomas looking to fire. It's complete to the left. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He's looking to throw it. He's going up top. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job. Forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you. Get yourself in position to win.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Number 19, on to punt it away.
Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first. Looking for the end zone. If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win.
That's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. You're obviously down here in the red zone. It's overtime. The windows are going to be small. He just got a bit too aggressive with his decision-making. The defense makes him pay, and now they're giving it back to their offense with a chance to kick a field goal here and win.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Give to the running back. Keeps the legs moving. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. They're already in position for a potential game-winning field goal here on 1st and goal in overtime. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime.
Game on the line, and they've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
Man, that's why I want the ball second in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run it in the end zone, and end the football game.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.